Hey guys, it's CGM Steinschlag 7 or CGM Steiny here. Yes, I've just joined a group called CGM on Formula 1. They're cool guys, they're very clean drivers, they're very fast drivers, even far faster than me as well. Big respect to them, they have good setups, etc. Making me jealous all the way. But I want to show you a small race, because this is one of the races, a 25% race plus one shot qualifying in Austria. I drove it together with CGM member Mike. So he was very unlucky this race. He had 4 pit stops, but let's see how it goes. We loaded up our setup and here we go. One shot qualifying in Austria. It's very important to get the first corner clean. We are not having the rules on strict, but hey, it's just an online race as well, so that's gonna be fine. We are 20 racer, getting a decent lap so far, good acceleration. I'm also still training to shift through the race as well, so you'll be see me doing some mistakes here and there, or like small or slow acceleration, but it's going quite okay actually right now so far. This corner is always a tough one, so I almost lost the car here. However, I almost lost it. I still got purple sector, and there we go. Just 2 more corners. Very fast one. This first one, trying not to brake at all, and the next one trying to accelerate early and going a little bit wide here. Decent exit, and we got a 4.1. 4 maybe? That's okay. I'm happy with that. So let's see what position we are. Okay. And we got P13. What? Just joking, P5. Oh man, there's still so many bugs, but I'm happy with P5, getting away from all the midfield troubles, and we're only 3/10 off. Yeah, CGM Mike is on P12 with 1.3 seconds slower, just because we started on medium tires. He tried to go into top 10, didn't quite work, but hey. Here we go, the racing start is the most important part, right guys? Right, everyone is on soft. I've just let him know that everyone isn't soft, where he quickly changed it to medium. That's a big step. It's important. If you start out of the top 10, always change to medium to change later onto soft. Have a high speed, have better tires at the end. However, here we go. Racing start. And it's light off and away we go. We have such a slow start. We are really struggling on the start. So I'm trying my very best. But before we even get into turn number 1, we have a virtual safety car. Everyone is bumping each other. They just don't care. Like, why is everyone racing? We got our first 5 seconds penalty just because we got bumped in the back. People overtaking on a virtual safety car. We got our second 5 seconds penalty. In the front you can see someone's turn went off. It was actually CGM Mike's, my friend. Because yeah, people are driving crazy and it is absolute chaotic. And you see on the right side again, a Racing Point tried to overtake me, but he realized that he is about to get a penalty because he was overtaking me and he's not allowed to, so he had to back up again. That was my bad. But the safety car, virtual safety car, is about to end. We're going back to racing speed. This 7th position, Hassan is going in front of me on purpose, and I can confirm this is on purpose because you will see this later as well. We'll come back to him, and you better make sure you don't miss the big fight. Dirty driver against CGM. So trying to stay behind him. CGM Mike's had to go into the pit because he was having one of his worst races ever. He had so many pit stops just because he got bumped so much, and yeah, you can see how people drive. I was trying to stay close to him. I was expecting him to go a bit faster to turn 1. This is why I bumped him, but you can see how close the Mercedes gets, so I really had to push. I really had to overtake him here, because otherwise the Mercedes would have overtaken me or would have put some pressure on me. So we are braking late, going next to him, leaving him some space on the outside and accelerating a little bit faster. The Mercedes is almost spun behind me, and we are on P5 now. Alright, let's catch up for the next guys. It is lap number 3 and we already have a second virtual safety car. It is very confusing, and what happens now, it is so confusing. Remember, we are P5, P4 is in front of us, the Red Bull, it's called Manza. He's now on P3. I don't know why they're still swapping around. So him on P17, he's backing up, but now on the left hand side on the arrow there's P4 Mantha, and I was so confused. I was getting so confused that he backed up so much because he was entitled to be in front of me. I thought. This is why I backed up, and he was already back in P7, so I was not 100% sure what was happening there. This is the whole reason why I lost so much time. And then I realized I just didn't need to care about them at all, but I realized too late, so I had already a 12.5 distance to a P2. Well, and a 9.7 second distance to P3. So safety car was ending, I was accelerating straight away because I was 7 seconds down. I lost so much time. I definitely need to work on that one. But it's just so confusing online. But pay attention to the car behind me. It's Manza, and it's a Red Bull. It's only 1.2 seconds now away, and 1.1 seconds. The guy in front of me, the third place, just disappeared from the timesheet, and he just drove straight ahead. I don't know what happened because I didn't even get a notification about him leaving the game or the race or anything at all, but there was nothing. However, going ahead now, we are on lap 4. Let's have a look what our situation is. We are P3, which is amazing. We had such a weird start at the beginning. Very lucky we didn't get any damage. This is a bot, so you know that you go to the left hand side, just accelerate and he will stop. But what the hell is going on over there? People are fighting and not leaving any space. You can see I have to go all the way to the right hand side.
What are they doing?
And I was just saying, like, what the hell are they doing? To be fair, I'm not saying fighting on the low positions is not permitted, but if you get a blue flag, then you need to let the guy pass you. You can fight as much as you want, but you need to let them pass you. However, remember I was talking about the dude from before? Yeah, he's back. And yeah, this is definitely a dirty driver. Look at him, what is he doing?
Oh my god, what is he doing? Bro, what the hell is he doing, man?
Now he's going all the way to the left hand side just to do this next move.
Yeah.
Braking in front of me. Going to the right and brake in front of me. So close. I saw him again in the mirror. I backed up, stayed on the left side. He overshot the corner. I took the opportunity, and yeah. Don't rest in peace. Damn dirty driver. I don't get it. I just don't get it. What's the fun of bumping people out who are actually wanted to play this Formula 1 game for racing purpose?
Yeah.
It is unbelievable. Like, this is how you properly do it. Like, stay on one side, let the guys behind you pass, and then keep going. Most of the cars I had to overtake were only people I had to lap, and they were quite okay-ish. Like the bots. It's very easy to overtake a bot, but what is going on? This is unbelievable. It's full of dirty drivers. As you can see, he was trying to block the one on left, and Renault had to take a very, very wide turn. He lost the car control as well, got bumped again, as you could have seen on the mirror. However, the first and the second place both went into the pits actually, but there's something else happening as well. On the straight line there's someone parking, and it's a yellow light. See? This is what I mean. Same guy again. This Alpha Tauri team, the two guys were an absolute pain, and we kicked them straight away. With all the incident and all the drama that happened this race, it's very difficult for you to find your own driving pace. So I was very struggling this race, as you could see in the pit entry as well. However, we were entered the pit in as in P3. Remember, the two Haas guys went into the pit earlier, and we had to serve our
penalty.
Yes, we had to serve our 5 seconds penalty. But paying attention now to the map, we have the Haas guy just passed by the last corner, overtook the finish line. We are trying to focus on the acceleration, on the exit. It's a long straight. He lost the car a little bit, which helped us, but he's 8 tenths, 7 tenths, almost 6 tenths behind us. He is 5 tenths behind us, so it's gonna be very, very hard battle. I'm going right here a little bit and lost the car. And that's my reaction.
Oh, he's faster than me.
I realized straight away that he's very fast because he's very consistent, and he dives into it but overshoots a little bit, and we get trying to get a switchback. He goes a little bit wide and we get a very nice and smooth switchback. That was beautiful. Beautiful. And we try to get out of the DRS zone, trying to get out of this 1 second ahead, trying to push as much as we can, activating overtake, pushing out to 5 tenths, and trying our best. However, then this happened. The driver in front is a bot, but the driver behind is blocking on purpose. Again, the same team, Alpha Tauri team. It's the 3rd time we had to avoid a dirty driver, but we managed. And this is the most important part I can advise to all of you guys. Whenever you drive online, pay attention to everything what's happening around you. Don't just look at what happens in front of you. It starts with all the cars and everything what happens next to you, and then focus on what's happening behind you. It's really important, especially for those races. You can stay calm, keep a clean and clear mind, because you don't want to stress yourself. There's no point of you stressing out, otherwise you can't focus on your own pace. However, Danny, as a Haas driver, he stuck to us for a long time, and I was really trying to push away, but I just couldn't find my pace. I was really struggling. I was still okay on my time, but this is not good racing for me. I was not happy with that. Now we finally made it out of the 1 second because he spun.
He lost
And
it.
that one really helped us releasing some pressure, because I'm not too sure how the race would have ended if he didn't spun. So now it's all down to us trying to survive the last few laps, and the guy behind us is on hard. It's Manza, it's a Red Bull, it's 3 seconds away, but he was closing up a little bit, so I was really worrying about my pace. It is just one of those days where you try to focus too much on the dirty drivers, and we had to avoid them. Well, like, we did good to avoid them, but just couldn't find our own pace. So there's definitely a lot of working room for me. There's a lot of improvement for me. Next to going back to traction control off and gearing properly, and also braking assist, because if you may have noticed, I haven't locked up a single time in this race. But now, since we finally have some clean air, we made a purple sector, and we can finally focus on our driving itself without focusing or paying attention to any dirty drivers around us. We go a little bit wide, yes, but it's fine for now because the restrictions are not on strict. We did make a purple lap, but it's only a 6.2, so yeah, it can be better, definitely. But that was just not my race. We're jumping ahead from lap to lap. Now on lap 15 we are still on P1. The distance is 2.6 seconds. Let's have a look for the next one. But now he made a mistake, or he got bumped as well from some dirty drivers. It's 12 seconds apart. Jumping ahead to our ultimate lap. We are still behind this Ferrari guy, Sergio, who's actually on P5, so I have to overlap him, which I did. And now, checkered flag. I was so released, finally, and we had a distance to 40 seconds to P2. Wow, what a race! What a race! That's definitely a nice celebration there. Nice celebration. Well deserved. Dirty drivers against CGM Steinslag 7. Who won? I'm afraid CGM is just too strong for dirty drivers. Thank you. And you can see here CGM Mike's had 4 pit stops. Paying attention to the lap times, we had 6.8, 6.8 from lap 4, lap 5, 6.7, 6.4, 6.8, 6.8. So we were very consistent. I was very happy with that. However, nevertheless, thank you so much guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, leave a like there. Let me know in the comments what I can improve. And then until the next video, CGM Steinsack 7, over and out.